On this episode of the Smooth Joe Show, brought to you by Motion Method.
Oh yeah, I don't wear my.
You feel me?
I don't wear my. I'm on my second wear.
Yeah.
I had to put them back up.
You feel me? Like, it's crucial.
They done.
You gotta walk on eggshells with the forces.
Yeah, you look crazy.
You look crazy.
You look crazy.
If your forces are beat, take them off your feet. Like, for real now. And that's off the head. He supported me. I support him. Like, that's how you gotta do it, bro. Like, you feel me? And that's the only way to get up. Support each other.
Don't be no hater.
Like don't hate. Appreciate, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than that. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, it's bigger than that, man. And then you gotta be a good person.
Got to.
You gotta be a good person.
Gotta be.
You gotta be a good
And
person.
don't get me wrong, like, I mean, you know, if I can do it, you know, you definitely can do it. And, you know, that go for anybody.
Yeah.
But, like, what he's saying is, like, you just got to be real with yourself.
Facts.
If you know it's not working, like, and you can acknowledge that, and there's something else that you could possibly be better at, make more money than what you're making, you feel me? Like,
Facts.
you just got to be real with yourself. But
Facts.
you can do whatever you want.
And we're back. Episode 4 of the Smooth Joe Show, man. I got the guys with me. The one and only MobTies. I'm telling you, if you ain't got no MobTies, what are you doing? Like, for real, like, the brand is just gradually taking off to the top, bro. Like, I got my own brand, and you feel me? I gotta give props when due. And them boys been doing their thing for a little minute now, man. The one and only P, my boy Q. You feel me? Smooth Joe Show, episode 3. Talking about fashion, the latest trends, you know, the kicks, all that good stuff. The jewels, the jewels, accessories. You know, man, get into it. But yeah, tune in. So yeah, man, speaking of MobTies, when did MobTies like originate? Like, when was the year MobTies was born?
Late 2020.
Okay.
Like the end of the year 2020.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
I was kind of like on it, but I wasn't. But I know the first name was actually Mob Shit.
Yeah.
Who named that?
So actually before we had a name for the company, before we even knew that we wanted it to be a company,
Yeah.
I had came up with like 3 designs. Cause it was supposed to be our band merch, like, cause you know we got the music group FY Mob.
Okay.
So it was just supposed to be merch for that. So I thought about it like this, you know, I say Lil Wayne for instance.
Okay.
You know, I listen to Lil Wayne all day, every day, but somebody like me, I don't want to walk around with a big Lil Wayne head on my shirt.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or something that's screaming Lil Wayne on my shirt.
Facts.
Even though I listen to him, even though I'm a big fan though, you feel me? So I thought about it like that. So I did 3 designs. I did 2 of them that was like that had our band name, you know, screaming on, you know,
Yeah.
all on the shirt. And then I did one that was more like a streetwear shirt.
Okay.
But I hid our name in there to where, like, you know, if you like this shirt, you still wearing our you know, band name on it too.
Okay.
You feel me? So after we did the first drop, that shit sold out so quick. And, you know, we did another one. We added colors to it, sold
Yeah.
out quick. So I was like, okay. Because we just got off tour. We actually just left LA, actually.
Oh, that's hard.
And we just had,
That's hard.
we had got a tour offer to go on tour at Lil TJ at the time. And this was right when COVID started to hit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we came up with that. Man, I ain't looked back since. You
Straight
know?
up.
So I would say 2020, that was the year we started it. We didn't really have the name, you know,
Yeah.
but that's why we just ran with the name Mob Shit, because that was the design that stuck,
Okay.
you know, with the people. So that was just what we was calling it at the time until I you know, realized, I was like, okay, if we're gonna take this to the industry, we can't be that.
Exactly.
We can't be that vulgar.
feel me?
know?
Yeah.
We can be vulgar, but we can't be that vulgar.
Yeah, it's
you know?
like you always got to conform to the people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, even though it's your brand,
Yeah.
you got to think about the people.
Yeah, if you want to take it to that
Yeah,
level,
exactly.
At least, you know?
Exactly. For real, it's just
Exactly.
like you got to have that diversity. You feel me? It's just like, even though it's my brand, I want grandpops the way it is,
Everybody.
pastor the way it is. You feel me? It's
Everybody.
like, you feel me? So it's just like, yeah, Mob Shit, that was kind of vulgar, but
Mhm.
it's cool though. Then y'all, boom, reform, MobTies. You feel me? Yeah, like
Yep.
They love it.
they love it. Like, the females love it. Like,
everybody, the kids.
You feel me? The kids,
all races, ages,
like it's
everybody.
everywhere. Like it's in the stores. Nigga, I remember going to one of y'all pop-ups at Garden Street Vintage.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all first did that,
Yeah.
nigga, I was there.
Yeah.
For real, straight up. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, even though. Like, I know that feeling feel good. It's like, man, like,
Yeah.
I birthed this, I put it out there,
Yeah.
and they like it.
This shit started with an idea. You
For
know?
real.
That's the craziest thing, you know. Out of everything I did, it's just like, you know, this started off as an idea on the computer. Like, you know, from design to the real world, and then it did what it did.
That's
So,
dope.
It's just proof that, you know, you could do whatever you want. Literally, you could
For
do
real.
whatever you want to in life. You just got to stick with it and believe in yourself before anything,
That's facts.
you know.
That's facts. And man, like, I ain't gonna lie, man. And y'all boys ended up getting y'all own shop.
Yeah, a little private shop.
Private shop,
for
you
our
feel me?
VIP customers and stuff like that. It's not open to the public. That's why everybody don't really know about it. And it's so
Okay.
hard to get the address and stuff like that. But yeah, we got one.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Like, that got it. Like, I know for me, that's like inspiring.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
damn, they
I
got
ain't
their
gonna
own
lie.
shop.
Cause it's so easy to look from the outside looking in, be like,
Yeah.
oh dang, like I need to do that. But folks got to know that I took every step. Like I worked in my crib till I couldn't no more
Facts.
before I got that shop. Like I'm not finna like, if I ain't gotta spend that money on that shop right now, you feel me? I wouldn't have, but I outgrew the spot that I was in, which was my crib. You know, we had like a little workshop in one of the big rooms of my crib.
Yeah.
And man, we just outgrew it. You know, too many orders, too many this, too many that. We needed more people hands on, so we were honestly forced to get that shop.
That's what's up, though,
feel
man. Like, that's what's up. Like,
So-
when you get to that level, it's like, man,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
elevating for real.
Yeah.
From square
more
one,
responsibility.
square two,
Yeah.
square. It's like you got to keep going up, and like that's the
Yeah.
whole thing about it. You got to have that longevity.
100%.
Y'all got that.
100%.
Like, man, 2022, I'm talking about on smash.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That year, like, I feel like that was like the staple year for y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
it was crazy.
I don't know when it started, but I feel like 2022.
That was like the start.
Yeah.
The start of everything. Like, you know, I think I want to say we had like built like 10,000 followers in a year, that year 2021.
Yeah.
So by the time I met Boston, and I already had like 10,000 plus followers and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
after I met bruh, everything went crazy from there, honestly. You know, we had our own motion before that. I will say that we built and worked for, but you know, when we bumped into each other, it just made sense on both ends. You feel me? So
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, and by Boston, he means Boston Richie.
Oh yeah.
And he also had Lamar Jackson.
A lot of people.
Like,
Lamar. We real close with Lamar. Shout out Lamar Jackson.
You feel me? Like, for real, man. It's actually a couple names. You know, I name myself. You feel me? Low Shimmy.
Yeah. Eloise Shimmy.
Eloise Shimmy. I believe Kodak Black. What he had,
a lot of people. We gave Kodak stuff. We haven't seen him wear it yet.
Okay.
But a lot of people in Sniper Gang. Shout out to
Exactly.
everybody that we fuck with in Sniper Gang too.
Yeah, for real, man. Like that's big. Like, to have people at that caliber
Yeah.
wearing your brand,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, like,
Oh, yeah, you could look up the Kodak movie. I think it's called. They named it the Kodak movie documentary or whatever on YouTube. You could look it up. We're in that. So if you go look that up on YouTube, you could go see us in it. Got a little part in it.
that's dope, man. Like, for real, like, did you ever think it'd really take you this far? Like, clothes.
Man, I never even thought that I'll own a clothing line.
That's how it be.
You feel me? Like, let alone everything that I done did off of it. But I never seen none of this coming. Like, I knew what I wanted. Like, once I locked in, I knew what I wanted out of it. But I got way more than that. But,
Facts.
you know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I never seen none of this coming. Like, if somebody came to me and was like, bro, like, I see it, bro. You gonna own a clothing line. You gonna have all these people in it. You gonna da-da-da-da-da, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you know, I appreciate you for you believing in me like that, bro.
Yeah.
But, yo, that's crazy.
Facts.
You feel me? Like,
Facts.
because we was on different stuff at the time, you know.
Yeah.
Like we like to dress like this didn't come out of nowhere. Like everybody like always like in the most humblest way.
Yeah.
But everybody always like wanted to dress like us, like ask us where you get this, where you get that, da 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 da. And we wanted to be stingy with it because we wanted to be the only ones to wear the stuff that we wear.
Gatekeeping.
But now like, you know, we could design this stuff and like we want you to wear the same stuff that we wear.
Exactly.
You know,
Like this the brand.
We got to capitalize off of that. Like you know, we was wearing the Supreme, Dolce & Gabbana, this, that, everything you could possibly think of, V-Long, Q. Everybody knew him for dressing, you know, like. But we got to capitalize off of that. People always asking us, "Dang, where you get this? Where you get that? Where you get this?" You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Hey, man. MobTies, the origin. Now we're gonna talk about fashion. You know, like the early starts. Like, what age would you say that y'all was like really be like, damn, like this what I want? Like really particular about the brands, the clothes.
Man, you can ask my mom.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like when we was like forced to go to church and stuff like that. We was like what, 5, 6 years old and stuff. And my mom, she used to like try to dress us up in the tuxedos and little stuff like that. And I used to pitch a fit because I used to tell her I didn't want to wear stuff like that. I used to think I looked stupid in it.
Yeah.
And then also she used to put us in like overalls and stuff like that. And I used to give her a hard time for that. You feel me? Like I always like looking back on it, I always cared about what I, you know, was wearing. I remember, you know, elementary, I was wearing a bathing ape. You feel me? People know about Bape, but I was wearing Bape in elementary. Like my mom, she would like get in arguments with my dad because she spent $200 on shoes on an elementary kid. You feel me? But I mean, you look back, you feel me? Everything makes sense. Like you feel me? Like she didn't got way more than the $200 back from you know what she invested then. But like my mom always gave me what I wanted, and that, you know, it worked out, you know, even with the clothes stuff. Like she, you know, we definitely didn't grow up with the most at all, but she always tried to give me all the clothes that I wanted, and it all panned out, and it all played in a part in this shit. You feel me?
That's what's up, man.
So,
that's what's up.
Hell
What about you?
Shit. I was probably about really when I could just start buying my own clothes for real. So probably 17.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when I fucking started getting into it for real. Cause I was, you know, I was on the N1 wave.
Okay.
I was on the Echo. I was on the South Pole.
Yeah.
So, you know, once I, you know, got my own bread,
it was over with.
It was over with.
Facts.
It was over with.
Facts.
It was over with.
Facts. That's when
I'm getting everything. I'm getting everything.
Everything inclines after that.
Like
It's serious after that. Yeah. I think I was kind of like a late bloomer, like 17. But like my era was kind of different from y'all. It was like the True Religion. Even though like y'all kind of still had it, but it was like the kids my age was big on it. Like we caught it late.
We was big on that True Religion stuff too. Well, all my jeans was True Religion.
True. Oh, you middle school. Ooh.
Middle school.
Yeah. You feel me?
That's before True.
Yeah.
Took their little downfall.
Yeah.
Oh, way before True.
Before they took their little downfall.
I ain't even see that coming, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they coming back now. They hit a quick comeback just like Eric Hardy.
Yeah.
I get it to them.
Okay. Yeah, man. I know like one of my favorite brands is really ice cream.
Yeah. Me too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like that kind of swayed me to get creative in the colors that I use for my brand.
Yeah.
Like them soft blues and them pinks.
Them pastel colors.
You feel me? Like for real. Like that's my boy. You feel me? Like ice cream. Like even though I couldn't afford it like that growing up, really I couldn't afford it at all. It was just like it was always fly to me. Like I remember the board flips.
Yeah.
I used to play skate too. And I used to put the board flips on niggas. The ice cream sneaks. I'ma get me a pair one day, man. Like for real, like yeah, man. It was just like brands like that always kind of influenced me to, you know what? Maybe one day I just had that fly brand myself. Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
for real, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
That's the board flips.
The board flips, nigga.
Said something else. He said something else.
For real.
Something.
So yeah, hey, so we're gonna talk about fashion today. Like, if y'all was to go in the closet right now, like, what it'd be like to go-to shoe you gonna put on?
For like a regular day?
Regular day. The go-to sneaks.
I'm gonna keep it G.
Put these sandals on.
Yeah.
Cozy, the cozy look.
If you know me, you know I wear Birkenstocks every day.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I got a closet full of babes, this, that, all that other stuff, but I wear Birkenstocks every day. I do what's comfortable because I'm working every day. I ain't trying to look good. I mean, I'm a swag the Birkenstocks, you feel me? Like, I'm a swag at what I'm wearing, but I'm not really caring about putting on shoes every day. I'm trying to be comfortable doing what I'm doing. If we stepping out, that's different, but every day I'm sliding on my Birkenstocks. Too easy. With the MobTies socks.
Straight up.
You feel me?
Straight up.
It's too easy.
Yeah, man, and we're gonna have to get a close up on the socks too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gotta get a close up on the socks. Yeah, we're gonna get one. Yeah. What about you, man? What you doing on? The same thing?
Sandals.
Some cozies. The sandals.
Sandals.
Showed up in the sandals.
Straight
today.
up. You did though.
I showed up today.
You did. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'm kind of guilty. I'm a sneakerhead.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah, the shoes.
I respect the shoes. You feel me? Because I got the shoes. If I get in that mood where I want to pull it out, that might. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Some people like popping their every day like that.
Yeah, I like them Jordan 3s. That's like my signature.
I'm trying to get some.
You got no 3s yet?
No 3s.
3s is like mandatory, man.
Almost got some when we was in Orlando, but I was like,
okay.
I'm gonna get these forces.
Yeah.
I settled for the forces.
You can never go wrong with forces though. Never go wrong with the forces, man. You can never go wrong with the forces. Like, even though you're going to win for a good.
Oh yeah, I don't wear my.
You feel me?
I don't wear my. I'm on my second wear.
Yeah.
I had to put them back up.
You feel me? Like, it's crucial. You got to walk on eggshells with the forces.
Yeah, you look crazy.
You look crazy.
If
your forces are beat, take them off your feet. Like, for real now. And that's off the head.
Yeah.
Like, because I be seeing folks walk around here looking crazy.
Yeah.
That ain't it, bro. Like, we at the age where that's not going to slide. If your forces are peasy, hey, I'm telling you, you done.
Over with.
You done, man.
You can't even clean them, bitch.
You can't. so
You can't even clean them.
So don't even try to clean them.
Don't even try to clean them.
Get creased up and shit.
You gon' the yellow. It's gonna start the yellow. Them laces gonna be bright as hell. Nah.
Yeah, it just ain't it.
We're not cleaning forces.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
No forces.
Please don't clean no forces. I'll just give you my old pair. If it come down to that. But yeah, man. So I'm seeing like a lot of new fashion trends now. Like, niggas is wearing extra big clothes, like big boots. What's y'all take on that? Me personally, like, I feel like folks be ODing, like they doing too much, but I guess in the fashion world,
I mean, if you could put it on correctly.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
About how you really
it ain't no rules to fashion. You feel me? Like, when people get to doing different stuff, that's what brings out the next hottest thing. You feel me? Like, it's all weird until everybody else is wearing it.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
And then by the time everybody else get on, it's played out.
It's played out.
You feel me?
That's how the world is, bro. Like,
you just gotta stay ahead of the game. Mainly if you got a brand, you just gotta. I don't know. For me, it be natural. Like, we be like just in the shop, just trying shit, like new stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? Then eventually you see a whole industry on shit like that. Not saying everybody copying me or nothing like that, but it's just like, it's natural in me. Like, I be ahead of that shit.
Yeah.
Like the paint on tees.
Facts.
When I did that, the whole industry was on that.
Facts.
The flare shit, the fucking everything, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of things you gotta pay attention to and, you know, be aware of if you're doing clothing in the industry. It's more than just like slapping a logo on a tee and selling that shit. Because these folks is really paying attention to like every piece and every detail of that, because they spending their hard-earned money on this shit. So they want it to be worth it. And if you could grasp them in and get them coming back, man, you feel me? You got you a lifetime business. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
for real, man. I know, like, cause like my start, like when I was going, it was more of a shirt shop, vinyl, screen printing.
Yeah.
Like, I never made it to the actual manufacturer. You feel me? Like,
I mean, shit, that's where we
touching
started,
the quality.
bro.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I mean, we really just went manufacture when we got the shop.
Okay.
Honestly, like, we was doing every order we was getting hundreds of orders, you know, a week, and we have to do this shit our fucking selves by hand.
That's tough.
I'm calling these boys. Like, Hey, y'all come weed this vinyl, y'all do this,
Straight
this.
up.
Somebody do that, you feel me? I pay
Straight
these
up.
boys do this and do that.
Yeah.
And we get it done. Like the Garden Street.
Garden Street,
Man,
Yeah.
we did
every single t-shirt.
250 t-shirts, bro, by
Every
hand.
single t-shirt.
By hand.
Tags, front, back, and
Tags
tags.
and everything. Oh yeah.
Front, back, and tags. You feel
That's
me?
tough.
And I think that was the point that killed us. That was the point where we was like, yeah, fuck this. We gonna
that's tough.
manufacture. Like,
Yeah,
That's tough.
boy.
because I
That's
mean,
tough.
if you think about it, like we bought 250 tees, we bought enough
Facts.
vinyl for 250 tees,
Facts.
and then the like labor behind that shit, man, we done spent manufacturer prices by then.
Facts. And you got to think that's a logo on the front and the back.
Front, back, and tag.
You
So-
feel me? So like that's a lot.
That's a
It is
lot
a
of
lot.
labor. You feel me?
Like that's a lot, bro. Like, but that whole manufacturer is like when you do convert over, it'd be like risky. Like, damn, like can I trust these niggas overseas? You feel me? Like,
Yeah, but shit, that's you just gotta do your fair
Yeah.
share of research. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, if you shopping on Alibaba or whatever, like
Yeah.
a lot of that shit be having like verified suppliers
Yep.
that, and they tell you how long they've been in business, like their annually income,
Yep.
how many workers they got, like it tell you everything about them. So if you
Facts.
getting scammed, like you really just going for the first one you see for real.
yeah, you feel me? Like,
Don't get me wrong, like it could happen, but I mean, I've never been scammed. Even when I did blindly like work with people that I didn't know about, like I've never got scammed, like ever.
yeah, man. So if y'all thinking about getting y'all a brand, you feel me? Like, there's nothing wrong with starting off from ground A and then working your way up to B and C. You feel me? Like, don't be scared to get your hands dirty and get in there and do it yourself. So that way you actually do know the materials,
Yeah.
what kind of shirts you like, all that.
Yeah.
Like, all that plays a part. So you feel me?
And
Get-
honestly, I feel like it's best to do it that way because, like he said, you know, you get to know the product, you get to know what kind of product that you want to push out.
Yep.
Like, you know, like he said, that's how we knew that we wanted thick tees. Like we went through so many different t-shirts.
Yeah.
So like it was like, nah, we want heavier than this. We want the collar to be thicker than this. We want this. We want that.
Yeah.
To where we went manufacturing. We were able to make our own MobTies blanks, our blank t-shirts and hoodies and everything else and stuff like that. So it is best to go ahead and get you little Cricut machine,
Facts.
Yep.
whatever else you need, and start from square A and, you know, print everything. You
Yeah.
feel me? And when you have that, you got full range of, you know,
For real.
you got full range. Like if I'm sitting in the shop and I get an idea in my head, like I can print out a shirt right now. I don't gotta call a manufacturer and wait, you know, weeks or probably even a month just to see what a shirt looks like and feel
Facts.
it. Like I could go get a shirt from H&M, or if I got extra blanks around sitting, and you know, I can bring this t-shirt to life and see what it looks like today instead of waiting, all because I got my own equipment and know how to do this. So I knew
Facts.
everything about the tees and everything else before I went manufacturing. You feel me? So
Yeah, man. So you gotta have that knowledge. You
Yeah,
feel
for
me?
sure.
So that way they know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about, and it'll all be easier. You feel me? So be on the lookout, man. I know them boys got a lot more in store.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So, and then I'll be back to Smooth Joe. You feel me? So yeah, and then later on down the line, we might even collab.
for sure.
I know me and him been talking about that for the longest.
For
He,
sure.
he actually bought a Smooth Joe shirt.
In the beginning.
You feel me? It was
In the
like
beginning.
2019.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
It was
like
like
yeah, like 2019, like 2020. You feel me? Like that's when I was at the height, and that was my first day meeting him. And that nigga bought a shirt right then and there. You
Yeah,
feel me?
showed up,
Like
had it in the bag.
You feel me?
I was like, let me get a shirt.
you feel me? Like
sure.
for real. Like and ever since then, it's just been like
There's always been love.
he supported me, I support him. Like that's how you got to do it, bro. Like you feel me? And that's the only way to get up. Support each other. You
Don't
feel
be
me?
no hater.
Like don't hate, appreciate, bro. Cause for one, like it's not easy. Like a lot of folks see folks flourishing in something, they feel like, you know what, damn, if they can do it, I can do it. This don't be for everybody. Like selling clothes ain't for everybody, bro. Like I know baby boy Jody did it. He made it look easy, but like it's bigger than that. You feel me? Like it's bigger than that, man. And then you gotta be a good person.
Got to.
You gotta
Yeah.
be a good person.
Gotta be.
You gotta be a good
And
person.
don't get me wrong, like I mean, you know, if I can do it, you know, you definitely can do it. And, you know, that go for anybody.
Yeah.
But like what he's saying is like you just got to be real with yourself.
Facts.
If you know it's not working, like, and you can acknowledge that, and there's something else that you could possibly be better at, make more money than what you making. You feel me? Like,
Facts.
you just gotta be real with yourself. But
Facts.
you can do whatever you want in life. Like if you know nothing about clothes, you can learn about clothes.
Facts.
And get into it if you're really serious about it, and you can become the biggest designer in the world.
Yeah.
But you really, like, whatever it is in life, you just gotta really be passionate about it and go all in.
Definitely.
Don't do no plan, because this time and opportunity don't wait on nobody. When it's in your face, you gotta grab that shit. Ain't no plan.
Facts.
You know?
And then, like, I feel like a lot of people get discouraged because they be, I'm not popular.
Man, I done had situations where I like within this 4 years, or it's been 3 years, 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Man, first year, man, I didn't contemplate on going back to work. Like, I done hit rock bottom multiple times. I remember a time I had like 50 orders in a room about half this size, 50 paid orders on the floor, packaged out, ready to go, and I couldn't even afford to ship these folks stuff out. You feel me? So like,
it's tough.
This shit, like, on the outside looking in, it's easy to say, like, oh man, new boy came out of nowhere, like, overnight. Well, you know, I worked since I told myself I'm gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
I worked every single day. You feel me? Ups and downs, all that shit, and I just pushed through every hard time, and it was always something on the other end. Like, me contemplating on going back to work, it's like, damn, this shit's slow. Should I go back to work? Since I pushed past that shit, that was why I'm here now. You feel me? That's why I was able to do all the things that I've done. So shit get hard. Ain't nothing just gonna be straight easy. If everything too easy, man, you should be afraid. You feel me? Like, you got to know shit gonna come falling soon. So, but you just stick with that shit. Whatever you want out of life, it ain't even got to be a clothing brand. Whatever it is, school, whatever it is that you passionate about, just stick with that shit. Believe in that shit more than your parents, homeboys, your girl, boyfriend, whatever the situation is. Just go all in. Don't waste no time. Just do that shit.
Facts.
You don't need nobody approval. Just
Facts.
do it.
And that be like people problem, man. It's like say for instance, if a nigga got on some different kind of shoes, hey, what you think about these, bro? They want other people input.
Yeah.
If you like them, you like them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's simple. Like, if you like it, get it.
Ain't gonna lie. If I could tell you this, like, if I would have listened to, like, a lot of the advice that I went looking for, you feel me? Like, a lot of these T-shirts that y'all love wouldn't be out.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. Like,
exactly.
You can't, like, I'll listen to people. I'll get advice from people and stuff like that. But, you know,
yeah, for real.
I know how to decipher if I'm gonna actually apply that shit. I'm like, all right,
yeah.
I appreciate your time, but y'all ass talking
Facts.
bullshit. You feel me? Like,
I remember, like, when I was really thriving and it's like everybody had input. You should do this, you should do that. Well, how about you give me some money so I can do it, like, at least.
Or it's like, why
you do it?
Or it's like, if you got all this knowledge and this shit, why you ain't doing it? Why you ain't flourishing in this shit?
But it's just like, I'm always take the input, but you know, sometimes it's constructive criticism, sometimes it's just criticism.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, I listen, but it's like
you gotta know you listen to.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie. In the best way I could say, like, it's best to, like, listen to people that, like, is doing the shit that you want to do.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, I know people that's making 100 to 200,000 a month, and the same shit that I'm doing right now.
Take heed from them.
Yeah, I could go call on. I could go pull up on and stuff like that.
Facts.
If I want to be around that, you feel me? Like, everybody that's around me, they do different stuff, do music, make beats, this and all that. I know people that are in the industry, Grammy nominated, all this other stuff that I could take them around so they could be around, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta take advice from people that, like, is doing this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, the only thing, and don't get me wrong, I've been on every side of life, but the only thing a broke person can tell me or teach me is, like, where you went wrong, how you went broke.
Exactly.
Other than that, you
can't tell me.
The fuck you gonna tell me?
You feel me? Like, what you gonna tell? Like,
or
even
like,
though I still respect you as a person.
Yeah.
What
I'll tell you in the higher aspect of life. Okay, a rich NBA player.
Yeah.
Trying to tell me something about a clothing brand that he knows nothing about.
You feel me? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't gotta just be somebody that's broke or down. You feel me? Like, it's just take advice from people that's doing the shit that you want to do.
Exactly.
Like, other than that, you just gotta take that shit with a grain of salt.
For real.
Like, be a listener. Like, you always gonna learn. You gonna learn the rest of your life, but just just be critical on what you take in. Though.
Exactly. You feel me? Like, and I know folks around you, they be having input on different stuff.
Yeah.
And like, that's what kind of make it hard, because it be like, damn, you feel me? Okay, like, say for instance, I know, like, when I was doing my brand, it was like a lot of folks, oh, you should put somebody with dreads on there, and for what? You feel me? Like,
yeah,
I wanna put out donut shirts and ice cream cones, something that's gonna attract multiple people, not just people with dreads.
Yeah,
like, so it's just be like a lot of folks, they be having input because they want your brand to be based off you. They want you to get more. Oh, you from the streets? You should do the lean cup in the money. No, that's played, bro.
You just gotta do what feels right.
You feel me? Like, it's simple. Like, do you, like, put your brand out there?
Yeah,
put your brand out there.
Do what feels right, man. And I mean, if you want to be an industry brand like Supreme or something like that, can't be putting no stuff on it like that. Like, not yet, unless that's like your identity.
Yeah.
If you gonna go all in with the lean and this and all that, and you want to get big in that, okay, cool. But if you want to go industry, you gotta know how to go industry.
Exactly.
You feel me?
For
And
real.
if you don't know what that means, it's like go on Instagram and type in Supreme. Go type in Billionaire Boys Club, and you know, brands that are on that scale, and look how they're posting. Look at their captions when they're about to post. Look at their quality of content when they're posting this shit like that.
Clean cut.
That's going industry. You feel me? Go subscribe to Fashion Nova's SMS.
Yeah.
See how many messages you get in a day.
Yeah.
And you think that sending out 5 in a week is too much, and you ain't even made 100,000 yet.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, you gotta.
Facts.
That's how I apply my business. You feel me? I apply my like, I look at competition as like Balenciaga, fucking Palm Angels, like all these people and shit like that. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
How are y'all posting when it's time to drop? What y'all content looking like?
Facts.
You feel me? Like, what's y'all's next drop looking like?
Facts.
I'm not looking at nobody like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you trying to get there.
Yeah. So I'm making my content and everything that I put out closest to who I look at my competitors. Like I said, Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Prada. This all not other people. Like, I'm trying to match that type of quality on everything that I'm putting.
For real.
You
For
feel
real.
me?
Yeah.
And if you're not doing that, you're honest. I want to say it has to be those brands, but if you're not putting out max quality and like you playing with this shit.
You playing. Like, it's all right to start off with it, but you have to progress.
Because you got to think about it like...
You have to progress.
You got to think about it like... This is how I think about it. Like, everything that I apply to my brand, like, I think about it like this. So, I make sure that I'm doing all the things that I loved about buying Supreme.
Yeah.
This, that, and all the things that I didn't like about all that shit. Man, I'm making sure I'm not doing none of that shit.
Facts.
Like, if that's long shipping times, like, where the customer service don't respond, whatever it is, like, I'm making sure I'm not doing all that. You feel me? Like, and all I did, like, with the marketing shit, this is exclusive. I've never told nobody this outside. Anybody that I care about.
Write notes. Tune in.
Yeah, this is some free game. All I did was I was super in love with the process of Supreme's marketing scheme. Like, I was buying Supreme. Me and bro was buying Supreme every Thursday, 10 o'clock in the morning. We catching retail Supreme only. But our palms sweating and everything. And we get the T-shirts. And I realized, it's like, damn, like, I get the T-shirt and I hang it up in my closet. And it's like, I'm done with that. Like, I don't care about it no more past that. So I'm like, why do I buy this shit? You feel me? Why do I keep buying this shit back to back? And I figured it out. It was the urge of waking up. I'm setting alarms, 9 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? I'll get right, wake myself up. And then when 10 o'clock hits, everybody's hitting the site and palms sweating and shaking. And whenever phones dying. Whenever I get that box logo or whatever it was, I'm having a good ass day. Like, let's go out to eat. You feel me? But when I don't get it, it's like, damn. Think about it all day. You feel me? Like, so pretty much what I did is, like, I took Supreme's marketing scheme to where, like, how, you know, they just left a lot of money on the table. Like, they could have printed a lot more stuff. Like, they could have did. You feel me? Damn near. But that demand that they created, I took that and I implemented it in my brand and put my own spin on it.
Yes, sir.
So that's why, like, when you come, like, if you come to my shop or you got to Panhandle Cake Shop in the mall, like, we switch out collections like girls switch out clothes. Like, like we don't restock nothing. Like,
Facts.
so you feel me? So let's say somebody comes to the shop one day and like, oh, I'm gonna come get this next week. They come back next week and we got a whole new collection. Like, damn, I wanted that other stuff. So now that next time they know, damn, I'm not gonna wait. Next time I see something I like, I'm grabbing that shit then and there. I don't give a fuck. You feel me?
Because it's finna
So
be
like I just created that demand with MobTies, and then how I marketed it, you know, I marketed it towards like rappers and stuff like that. You feel me? We did that. We got rappers in it. Obviously marketed it like that, but even way before we got rappers in it, I'm still marketing it like Supreme did their brand. You feel me? Like,
that's dope.
And if you don't know how Supreme did their brand, it's a long documentary on YouTube that they did with Complex. You can go watch it. They tell you everything about it, everything you need to know. Man. So
that's what's up. That's crazy.
It's all kind of ways, and it don't even have to be Supreme. Just like find somebody that you look up to, find some inspiration. I'm not saying steal it, but there's in the fashion world, there's no such thing, and even the art world, there's no such thing as original. Nothing's original.
It's always
everything has inspiration around it.
Always.
Everything's remixed. Everything. You feel me? So get inspiration. Take notes on how they're doing this shit and on how they run their business, and apply that shit to your own. Even if you haven't made $1,000 yet, even if you haven't made 5,000 or 100,000 or whatever. How these people that you want to be like, that's how you need to be running your business. Like,
Facts.
You want to be like fucking Supreme or Billionaire Boys Club, you need to be running your shit like that, like them, and your own spin on it. That's gonna make people. That's gonna attract people. You feel me? So,
facts. And I ain't gonna lie, that strategy. That's the same strategy that I was using. It was like limited. Like it was, oh, you should make 100 shirts this time. For what? No. Because I want to keep you anticipated. Like with the socks, I only made 15 pair of socks ever. 15 pairs, and I got 2 myself. So it's like, and I do like a lot of 1-in-1s. Like I remember when I did my first pop-up shop, I had logos for days, like ice creams and sloughs and pizza and all this kind of crazy cartoon and stuff, but everything is clean cut and simple. So it's just like everybody wanted it. The colors was crazy, and it was 1-in-1s. So if you ain't get one, you're done. So like when I see somebody with a shirt, I be like, oh, I know you got that shirt from, because they don't want with that shirt. You feel me? Like you stole their shirt. It was niggas getting their clothes stole. Like that's how serious it was. Damn, somebody stole my Smooth Joe shirt. No, I'm not making anymore. That's dead. It's like, because, like how you said, like, you feel me? Limited. That's going to make folks want it. The whole anticipation going to be, oh, man, I got to get it. It's just like a crackhead won't crack.
They need it.
They need it. So when I see it, I'm going to get it. You feel me? And, like, don't ever let folks sway you to getting more. And do what works best for you. Ain't nothing wrong with taking leaps and, you feel me, upping up supplies, but
and like find your identity in this shit.
Like you got to.
If you want a clothing brand, like if you're about to start, you feel me, find your identity. Like
facts.
My identity, obviously, in MobTies is black and white.
Yeah, for sure.
Vulgar, gothic looking, oversized. Like that's it. Like people don't want friendly ass colors that say MobTies. Like people don't want a bright yellow shirt that says MobTies. Like, and people, like, you know, like he says, people ask for shit like that all the time, and when you do it, they don't buy it, and they buy up the fucking black.
You hear me?
You know, so
for real,
just find your identity in this shit, stick to it, and, you know, get you one logo that you can run with, that you can put the fucking world on before you start printing out
staple logo. It's
all kind of other shit. Like how he has a signature Smooth Joe logo that people can identify. So he could put a pizza sloth and all kind of other stuff on it because he has a signature logo that people can identify this with. People can identify MobTies with Old English and
for sure,
all kind of other stuff. You feel me? Like you gotta have some kind of brand identification that people can identify your shit with. And like I say, stick with one logo and put that logo on as much people as possible.
Facts.
You know, like the MobTies logo. Like I'm like this logo right here. We're still putting this logo out, and I'm still like
vintage.
I'm still like nervous about like dropping the new logos that we have, and every time that we've incorporated it in the tees, people love it, and I'm still nervous about like incorporating new logos into it because we're so deep off into putting this logo out into the world right now. But you know, we're at the point to where we can put out new fucking logos. Like we can put out tees that don't have this logo on it, and they're still gonna buy it.
Like I feel like y'all can put out a shirt with no logo,
man,
and just have a MobTies tag,
bro. You'll be surprised about like what people are like asking for nowadays. Like people just want anything like MobTies, and once you create that brand like that, bro, like you can print on anything.
Anything,
like,
you can do anything at this point. Like y'all made the brand popular. Like it's solidified. Like you ain't got to do all the extra groundwork. Like you there.
I won't even say made it popular, man. I'd say like cause you know the fans made it popular. Like the people made it popular.
For sure.
We just set the foundation.
For sure.
You feel me? We set a solid foundation for the brand, and you know, all my business partners. Like I won't even say business partners because none of us officially did nothing. Like no pen and pad shit. Like all the rappers that I'm linked up with now and that we're locked in with, like none of us like we're like, hey, can you do this for me and can you post this for me? Like everything that like that happened for us happened organically.
That's what's
you feel me? Like that's why nobody can like.
That's the best. They can't take it away from
bro.
you.
They can't take it away, but nobody can recreate what happened, like how MobTies happened.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
With the Boston situation,
For real.
Brad took me in with like, you know, with this whole crew and was like, look, we all wearing only MobTies. Now we finna take brand. He coming with us everywhere.
Straight up.
Let me take my people in. You feel me? Like that's not nothing that you could recreate. Because even where he was at his career at that time and everywhere else, like everybody else that we're locked in with, like it was right place, right time.
Facts.
Everything executed at the right time. I never had to like pay nobody to put this on and wait at the end of somebody's show and be like, hey, can you put this on? Like, that's not organic. I like organic stuff.
Facts.
You feel me? Like,
Facts. Man, that's
I'd rather take the long way than like take a short way.
That's true, man. Like, cause I found myself trying to, put this
and
on.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's a time and place for all that, but don't depend on that.
You can't.
Don't depend on that. And I'm not saying that's wrong. Like if you can get backstage and you feel me and get meet and greet passes, bro. Like I'm just not that type of person. Like I'm not that social, but sometimes I wish I was. You feel me? But there's nothing wrong with going to meet and greets and stuff like that and giving it like that. But I feel like you got more chances of them appreciating it and actually wearing it if they stumble upon it.
Exactly. Noticing you, or you know, send them a DM. You feel me? Like they're at their show. It's already a lot going on. They ready to get home. They're tired and all this other stuff. Yeah. They probably gonna get the shirt and forgot that they had it. Yeah.
But if you somehow get their PO address or whatever, or somehow they stumble upon you, like we've had a lot of rappers DM us.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's the way to do it. You feel me? Like I said, I've never had to pay none of these rappers and none of these entertainers that y'all seen to put the brand on. Like they love it like that. They love it like we love it.
That's what's up.
Like we like built a family just like off the brand, like with a lot of these celebrities.
That's
like,
special.
You know, like when we pull up on them, it's not like, oh, let me get some clothes, da 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 da. Yeah. It's like, man, let's go grab some food.
Straight up.
Pull up to the street, da da da.
Straight
and
up.
they see what we got. I'm like, damn, bro, you got that. Bro, let me get. You feel me? Like it's never about clothes no more.
That's what's up, man. That's
so
what's
it's
up.
like you never know what you can build off of like doing what you're doing. Like I just wanted the bare minimum at the beginning, like just rappers to be in it or just celebrities period to want the brand and to be in it and little stuff like that. And now fast forward, you got it's like we chilling at me and Brad, all three of us chilling at Future crib, like shopping with Brad, like all kind of stuff. Like we've done all kind of stuff. You feel me?
That's
like
what's up.
So you never know what staying true to something can bring. You feel me? Like this has brought me all kind of connections to where like I could share these connections like with my friends, like with what they got going on. Like, they all got different stuff going on, but I know so many people in my circle so big now to where like I could put them on. Like I can, anybody that's around me can look you make them rich. You feel me? If you really want this shit for yourself, like I can make you rich. I could put you in the door.
Facts.
You feel me? But like it take real work. You feel me?
Real
like
work.
Real work and real dedication.
Yeah.
Like,
ain't easy.
I'm talking about no sleep. No sleep. When we on the road, I don't give a fuck if you gotta take a shit. I don't care if you gotta take a piss.
None of that.
Ain't no food. Like, bro.
Straight up.
There's one time, like, bro, a lot of times we don't eat until like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't recommend that. Don't recommend that, but
sometimes it be hard.
Yeah.
When you in that emotion, when you in the mode of doing everything, man, it gets crucial. It's not all peaches and cream. Like, I know sometimes they probably look at my story and be like, oh damn, like AMG Benz, oh my god, fucking 50th floor. But man, if they seen like the daily, like that's just when we get there, like when we finally are able to get to the condo and rest our head for that little 2 hours, and we're gone fucking 20 hours out the day. You feel me? Like,
for real.
So you got to be able to keep up. I remember somebody out of Boston's group told me he told me, like, when this shit was like taking off, he was like, Brody, he said, you finna be rich, but you just got to be able, he said, you just got to keep up with it. And I ain't understand what he I knew what it meant, but I ain't really fully understand what it meant until like months later, until where shit like really started happening. Like, you really got to keep up with this shit. Like, you got to be able to like keep this shit flowing. Like, since I don't do restock, since I don't do big quantities and stuff like that, like I have to keep hot designs coming or it's gonna sit on the shelf. So that's hard. Like, bro, that shit is tough. Yeah. So like sometimes, like, damn, I wish I did like start doing the restocks and shit like that. Like, I kind of wish I didn't go that route, but it's all good. Like, I mean, I stay creative. You feel me? Like, I've rarely redropped a design. So everything that we've dropped has been a new design. I put out hundreds of pieces.
That's what's up, bro. Like, that's beyond creative.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it.
And it's selling.
Yeah, and it's selling.
Like, it's selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy,
it's serious. Nigga, like my nephew love MobTies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What? I got some MobTies short. He coming up. I'd be like, nigga, I know them niggas for real. You feel? But it's like it's for real though. Like, man, like I know y'all realize how much of a pull and but like it's for real. Like, folks really like it's serious about MobTies.
Oh yeah,
like
sure.
It's serious, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's serious, bro.
100%.
Like, for real, man. Like, I'm proud of y'all boys, man.
Appreciate that.
For real, like, wish nothing but the best.
Absolutely.
Nothing but the best, man. Like, I had to get y'all boys on the show.
Oh yeah. Long overdue, man.
For real, man.
Long overdue,
man. Mr. Smooth Joe himself.
Hey,
so
the guys, smoothest, the coolest. I try to be.
Yeah.
I try. If the world said, then it gotta be. It gotta be true. But yeah, man. Hey, my boy P. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all having us, man.
Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Like, beautiful moment, man. MobTies, Smooth Joe Show. That wraps it up for this episode.
And you know it.
Big shout out to Motion Method, man. My boys behind the camera. My guys. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all check out the last episode. Episode 3. I had Gelato. You know, he's actually mutual with these boys too.
Yeah, he with us.
You feel me? Yeah. He MobTies too, man. My boy Koalas. He got a song called MobTies. Oh, MobTies.
Yep.
Oh, MobTies.
On my P shit, make a bitch on. She say hi.
Actually helped us. They're like actual intermediate. Like, so they helped us do a lot of those handmade shirts that we used to make. All that shit, man.
Facts.
And to end it off, man, if I can tell you anything, man, believe in yourself. Follow your dreams, man, and actually do that shit. Like, there's no such thing as a perfect time. Like, I ain't seen none of this shit coming. I've done a lot. I've made a lot. I don't like talking about stuff like that, but this is only motivational purposes only. Like, man, you can get whatever you want out of life. It don't matter what city you're from. It don't matter how small your city is. Just get out, hit the road, and go make it happen. You feel me? You can get whatever you want out of life. Just stick to that shit.
Facts.
Get it.